A soldier who volunteers to go back in time is forced to confront dangerous new enemies and unexpected allies in order to save the human race in Terminator Genisys.
Hey, I'm Jai Courtney. You're watching Made in Hollywood, and here's a scene from my new film, Terminator Genisys.
John, you can do this. You just go and you don't look back.
For your character, she, who we all love, Sarah Connor, who is Arnold Schwarzenegger to her?
Well, Arnold's character to our Sarah Connor is Dad. He's Pops. We have this gorgeous father-daughter relationship, which is definitely something that the audiences have not seen before.
But also the fast you can speed up on.
He's such an icon. Someone like that, you realize you're going to work with them. You know, there's always a bit of nervous anticipation or something, I guess, but with him, it's you kind of know what you're going to get.
I've been waiting for you.
Offset's great with Arnold. I mean, but also, his Terminator hasn't been serviced for how many years? You know, he's, I'm old but not obsolete. Well, yeah, but he hasn't been back to the workshop for a tune-up for a while, so that's stuff, you know, is starting to fall apart.
My whole life, I prepared my son to lead humanity in the fight against the machines.
On this night, we take back our world!
I love, love, love the script. I loved how it's provocative and smart, how it stands on its own, but still iconically Terminator. What was important to you to bring out and to honor the franchise of Terminator?
Everything you just said.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Your quote was perfect.
Yeah.
Look, one of the biggest challenges and one of the things that was most important for us was for this movie to do two things at the same time. One, to be really respectful of the Cameron canon, really respectful of the two films that James Cameron made, which we're all huge fans of. But secondly, to stand on its own 2 feet.
But there was one thing I could never prepare him for.
The machines tried to rig the game. Sent a Terminator back to the time before the war to kill my mother.
I'll go back. Let me save her.
Were you a fan of the other Terminators, or did you study them to really get the concept of this franchise?
Yeah, well, there were 2 movies that I grew up watching, the first 2, so I kind of had the spirit of the franchise running within me anyway, and so it was in approaching this role that I saw with our script I had the chance to do something slightly different. Come with me if you want to live.
I think it's helpful to a point, and then you know, you reach a time when it's you know, the job you need to do is make it your own. I mean, I didn't feel the necessity to emulate a performance that I'd seen before, but that is great source material, and it sort of rolls into the same blueprint that you're building for where you go from there.
Come with me if you want to live. Kyle Reese.
You know who I am?
We've been prepping for you to arrive for over a decade.
The Terminator. It is nice to meet you.
So when you went about directing, there's so many things that, I mean, with the action and the casting and the story, what were some of the hiccups that you went up against?
We shot in New Orleans, and I think we were flooded out a couple of times, so we survived that. And you know, the challenge is stepping into the universe that Cameron created and not screwing up. And he hits every front. You know, the action sequences are amazing, the visual effects are stunning, the performances, you know, are great, and his characters are really rich. So we just tried to do all that.
Where is he?
Get out.
Did you feel any type of pressure?
Yeah. Yeah, still do. Still do! People haven't fully seen it yet. So yes, it was, I mean, she just plays one of the most iconic female action heroes ever.
Yes, you do. Yeah, absolutely. I'd be lying if I said no. But then, what is the reason we're doing this for? What is the point of picking this up again? And John lies at the heart of this story.
You shouldn't make a movie worried about what people are going to think of it or how it's going to... You need to be sensitive around things that have a built-in fan base, and you want to be loyal to that. I mean, it's foolish to completely abandon it. You're just trying to make the best film possible.
You gotta get him off me! I'll be back.
What?
Made in Hollywood.